Great start to conference. What did you learn about this group, last weekend, going on the road there against Southern Miss?
Yeah, anytime you go on the road against a tough opponent, I think it's a great challenge for any team. And this team being very young, I think they playing Southern Miss, they pushed us to 5 twice. And they were a really good defensive battle, which I wasn't really expecting, and they really played exceptionally well. And they opened up some weaknesses on our side of the team, and we really learned a lot about ourselves as a squad. So we've been excited to get back to practice and really work on those defensive parts of our game.
Flip side, you guys have been on the right end of a lot of 5-set matches this year. I mean, just how thrilled have you just been with the resolve of this team the whole year?
We've had a great year, and being 13-3, 3-1 in conference play is a great start to the season. But this season is far from over. We got a lot of work ahead of us, and I think we're continuing to improve day by day. And we're focusing on the small parts of the game. It isn't just about the wins and losses. We're really trying to break it down and see what our strengths and our weaknesses are of each individual player, and how can we build those kids up throughout the season to make sure that we're as strong as we can be when we get to November.
How happy have you been, just the balance you kind of talked about at the start of the season, you guys have really kind of maintained in terms of stats, things like that?
Oh yeah, just from a statistical performance, but we overcame a broken nose last week, and we got some other injuries we keep battling through between rolled ankles and things like that, and we had people step up and answer the call, and I couldn't be more proud of this squad, that anybody's ready to go at any given moment, and we're extremely hard to scout because you really don't know who's going to be strong and who's going to be on by the given week.
Wanted to ask you about Kaitlin. She's really kind of picked up where she left off from last year. Just how thrilled are you with her progress?
Oh yeah, statistically she looks about the same, but as a player she's unbelievable, and she's come a mile just in her consistency, her belief in herself. She's an extremely good player, and we're really, really thankful to have her on our squad, and I couldn't be more proud of her, just watching her grow over this past year and become really confident in her game, so we're really excited.
How are you feeling about the group of freshmen now compared to the start where you kind of knew you were going to play a lot of them early?
Yeah, them being sophomores this year, we only got 2 freshmen, and Addie's played a huge role this year, and we weren't really expecting that, and it's nice to have her fill that role, and she's done really, really well, stepping up, obviously in the absence of Abby on the right side. So Abby and Addie, you kind of get them confused every once in a while, but it's nice to have both of them kind of in and out of the mix, and Addie's learning as she goes along, and again, having Devin step in, I know she's a sophomore, but she's new to our squad, and I really think Devin's been carrying a lot of weight in the outside hitter position, battling through some injuries and being a consistent force out there for us.
How key has Deidreana just been to this group, not just offensively, but now defensively as well for you guys?
I don't think if I could bottle Deidreana's competitiveness and sell it, I think I'd make a whole lot of money. That kid is so competitive. She doesn't want to lose, and she's really motivated to do that. So I'm excited to have her on the team, and not only from an offensive threat, like she's unbelievable offensively, but from a defensive standpoint, she really puts fear in the opponents as they try to swing across the net.
Great start to the year for you, both ends of the floor. What have you just tried to focus on offensively and defensively?
I think I looked at last year and how I lined up my blocking. That was a big goal. I didn't want to get used there, so I think just bettering how I started freshman year, that's been a big help.
Just how much has this team just really gelled now compared to the start of the year?
We've gelled amazing. These girls are so competitive. They're so kind, and the way we have each other's back on the floor is amazing. So, yeah.
What did you learn the most about this group? Last weekend you had a pair of 5-set matches.
I learned that we won't give up, and that especially that we have each other's back. Our second game, it sucked to lose, but the way we've responded in practice and in the gym, we have each other. That's amazing.
What have just been some of the other things you guys are trying to focus on this week?
We're trying to focus on our consistency. Definitely just discipline and keeping our standard in the gym. Those are our biggest focuses right now.
How cool has it been just being on a team with so much balance on offense, defense, stat-wise, where you guys do a little bit of everything really, really well?
It's so cool. The other team doesn't know who's going to get the ball or what's going to happen. Honestly, neither do we. So it always keeps it entertaining, and you never know what's going to happen next. So.